according to new research from the Journal of American Medical Association, or JAMA, the people who drink caffeinated coffee or tea have found to be had a lower risk of dementia. Now, according to them, this does not prove a cause and effect, and they encourage people to take these findings with a massive grain of salt. And they conducted a study with about 132,000 people in two separate studies from 1986 all the way to 2023. And they found that 11,000 of that 132,000 developed dementia later on in life. And men and women who drank the most caffeinated beverages, they were found to have a 18% lower risk of developing dementia compared to those who had little to no caffeinated beverages. Now, the people who had the most, they also were found to have a lower prevalence of cognitive decline. And the benefits were obviously more prevalent in those who had 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day or 1 to 2 caffeinated teas per day. And the research, again, to take this all with a massive grain of salt because it only found a small reduction in the risk, and the data showed association, not necessarily proof of causation. And when it comes to factors in developing dementia, other factors could have played a part in that. And they said that they need more research to validate these results before they become official. And like I said, the underlying factors that could be present could have affected people's dementia risk. And, some people might have avoided caffeinated beverages for health reasons. I mean, these include high blood pressure, which is a known risk factor for dementia. And the study also excluded people with major chronic diseases at the outset of the study. So they had to take all of that into consideration with their results, which is why they're going back to try to revalidate and make sure that this is all true and just look over it again. And according to the Alzheimer's Association, there are over 7 million Americans living with Alzheimer's disease, which is the most common cause for dementia, obviously. And, based on this research, they said that people should not be changing their diets and just all of a sudden you started chugging energy drinks or coffee or tea. But there are steps you can implement into your life to reduce your risk of dementia. And this obviously includes exercising, improving your diet with healthy foods, not just chugging coffees throughout the day. And some warning signs to look out for include weight and hearing loss. These are things that should be taken very, very seriously and followed up on if you do start to experience any of these symptoms. It is crucial that you reach out to your local provider or caretaker and let them know what you're dealing with so you can see the treatment options that are available to you.